Yo, what's up, guys? This is Nathan with a brand new channel. It's called 7 Albums, 7 Reviews, and it's pretty much influenced by one of the most influential metalcore bands, in my opinion, which just so happens to be Seven Angels, Seven Plagues. Easily one of the most influential metalcore albums, I think. It paved the way for a lot of bands coming after that, and it inspired me. It really made me fall in love with music, and that's pretty much what this whole channel is about. Just a quick brief overview of what this channel is going to be consisting of is pretty much just album reviews, song reviews, reaction videos, top 7 breakdowns, top 7 riffs, top 7 two-steps, you name it, the whole works. I just want to get some of this underground metalcore and hardcore out there, because I just think that it really needs to be put out there, because there's so many bands that I'm jamming and so many songs that I'm coming across that are absolutely insane, and I'm seeing that they're only having 50 to 100 listeners on Spotify, and that's just insane to me, because these bands are absolutely insane. They're so good. And it's not to say that some of the bands I'm going to feature on my channel don't have a lot of followers, because they really do. They have a lot of people checking them out. But it's just something that I'm just wanting to put on another platform, because I know a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers already do stuff like this where they react to videos and they showcase other bands, but I don't really see a lot of like the underground stuff, and I'm talking about like just crazy underground stuff. It's usually like the more mid-level bands that I see people promoting, and I want to get the smaller, lesser known bands out there, because that's what I'm about. I'm all about looking for new music, new songs, new jams to new bands to jam to, and that's just what I'm always doing. So sometimes I come across these bands and I'm just like completely blown away with how good they are. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. Just keep an eye out on my channel and my page, because I'm going to be putting out content every single week, and pretty much a lot of stuff's going to be on TikTok, on Instagram, and especially on YouTube as well. And pretty much what we're going to be doing on episode 1 is going to be covering a band from my home state, which is Texas. This band is called A Winter's Remorse. They are from Houston, Texas. I'm from South Texas, so I'm about 5.5, 6 hours away from these guys. But I've been hearing a lot of stuff surfacing about them in terms of they're really for fans that love that MySpace deathcore era, that 2006 to 2010 era. So as soon as I heard that, my interest peaked like crazy. I was just like, okay, I gotta check this band out. And right out the gate, just seeing the artwork for the EP, the logo, it's already reminding me of that 2000s era in terms of End This Day, Coma Eternal, embodiments, which is prototype early era deathcore, like just stuff like that. It's already giving me those vibes, and that's absolutely amazing, because that's the stuff that I absolutely love. Like I am a sucker for that. So just seeing this already is really cool. But yeah, less about me, more about this band. Let's just jump into it. The track is called Delusions of Persecution, by A Winter's Remorse from Houston, Texas. The EP is called Memoirs of a Broken Mind. So really excited to jump into it. Let's check this track out. I'm really loving the melodies right here. It is very reminiscent of like Molotov Solution and Salt the Wound. The vocals are very, very reminiscent of Salt the Wound for sure. Underneath the gun too. I love those highs. And I just love the melody of the guitars in the background. It's just beautiful. Ooh. I love that. Reminds me of like back in the day when you were just like, ooh, Ooh, that's just one of those riffs too. You just gotta make a face like this. Just the stank face. And those eyes, Jesus Christ. Of course, gotta do the movie clip, guys. Ooh. The layering of those vocals is absolutely sick. Is that it? Yeah. Alright, what a ride. Alright, guys, so just first impressions right off that track. I gotta say, gotta hand it to you guys. Remorse, if you guys are watching, absolutely banger of a track. From start to finish, it's just not boring at all. There's just really nothing negative to say about the track. The tempo changes are there, the breakdown is there, the movie clip is there, especially for doing an homage to that 2008 era deathcore. Then you gotta have those movie clips in there, and it's just there. Everything you're looking for in that sound is here. And actually, something that I was picking up during the track when I was looking at the album artwork is the logo, or the name, I'm sorry, of the band, A Winter's Remorse, is actually coming from A Winter in Remorse, which is a track by Carnifex, which is in the album Dead in My Arms. So it's really, really cool that they're doing this homage, because I feel like a lot of modern deathcore has really lost that touch. They forgot their roots in terms of the predecessors of deathcore. I just feel like nowadays it's just all about being like as heavy as possible and as dark and dirty and nasty as possible, and there's not really that dissonance or that melodic feel to it, the melodic death metal vibe, I guess. And this band has that. Like, it's just very melodic the first half, the vocals kick in, and then right after it just picks up with the blast beats, and then you just go straight into the just the chugs, the bouncy riffs. And that's just something that, is just very reminiscent of that time period. It's really, really cool to hear this, especially in 2022. And this band is just absolutely killing it. I'm really excited to check out the rest of the EP, because I already love this track alone. It's definitely going to go on my gym playlist for sure. And I just can't wait for them to play a show in Houston, because, like I said, I'm only a couple hours away. I'll definitely make that trip out there just so I can throw down to this live, because it's just absolutely insane. Winter's Remorse, like I said, if you guys are watching, kudos to you. The overall sound and the vibe that you guys are going for is there, and I just wish nothing but the best for y'all. Really, really good track. And then, of course, just the breakdown. I just want to recap on that breakdown. The panic chords that are there are absolutely sick, and I'm a huge sucker for panic chords. Anything that has panic chords, I'm just all over. Some bands tend to overdo it a little bit, but this track is just solid, absolutely solid, and I just love it. So really, really glad that I got to pick this band for my first episode, because I just can't wait to get the ball rolling with other bands, other tracks, and this is just the perfect way to start off. Perfect song, perfect band, really reminiscent of what I love. So just keep an eye out on my page for more content, because I'm going to be putting out a lot of newer bands and underground bands that hit that little itch, because a lot of us get that itch for the early 2000s, late 90s, metalcore and deathcore and straight edge hardcore. So I'm looking for all that stuff all the time, and I'm just going to be putting all that out here for you guys, and just get the ball rolling on that. So really, really glad that I got this episode pretty much set up with A Winter's Remorse. Really, really sick track. Again, I'm going to keep saying that over and over until I'm blue in the face. You guys absolutely killed it. But yeah, guys, anyways, like I said, just keep an eye out for episode 2. That should be coming within the next couple of days. And really glad that y'all were able to just, kick it with me and jam this absolute banger. So y'all have a good one, and you be safe.